Hi. Alrighty, card number 4. Voila, look at this beautiful thing. Isn't that fantastic? Pretty cool. Okay, so I have a something else I want to show you too. I didn't do any stamping on this, but I had some pieces and parts. So when I sit down and start to design, sometimes it doesn't work out. I know, I just said that out loud to all of you who think I'm perfect. Well, let me tell you, I'm more unperfect than you can think. So this was the finished project. Okay, so I got this card done. But this was the first one. So if you can see, my green extended all the way to the end here. And when it closed, I thought, okay, that's nice, but this is not framed, and I kind of wanted this framed, and it's off-centered, and so I set it aside and I start over, and I ended up with this being framed and centered. This side and this side, it's all nice and centered, and it looked a little more pleasing. Well, then I had some parts laying here because I thought, well, I'll get you guys to cut this out and we'll use this piece. And then I changed my mind. Aren't you happy that you didn't have to cut that out? But anyway, you just have to cut out the happy. I knew I'd get you. Okay, so I had this little scrap laying here, and I thought, what if I put this little scrap here and then put this piece that I didn't end up using on it? I thought, oh, now I like it. So if you have scraps, you can just take a strip and put it here, and then, you know, cut this little stamp piece out. Now all I have to do is stamp the greetings if I want to, or whatever. So so here is a second idea to kind of fix my mistake, but will work out great on an idea anyway. So did all that make sense? Well, anyway, in my head it did. So now do you feel sorry for me? Because that's what's in my head. Okay, so here we go. So let's make this handy dandy cute little beautiful card, but first let's have a door prize. Yeah, how about I draw another name, and maybe it will be somebody that didn't win last month, that we have a new winner this month, and it's going to be these pretty little flower stickers with these bling on them. So you have 5 flowers with brads. So here we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm going to turn my head so I don't see who's going to win. Alrighty, there we go. The winner is Corliss. There you are, Corliss flowers with bling. I know you like it. I know you like flowers and bling. So Corliss, you're the winner. These will be in your packet when you get it. Okay, babe? So there we go. I don't know if Corliss won last month or not. I don't remember. Okay, so let's get started. So here's what you get. Here's what you get, man. White cardstock. This is how you make this cool fold. Okay, do you see? We're doing the vanilla first. Okay, so you fold it in half, your edges meeting, bone folder to crease. All right, so have your card facing up like it should open up, like you're looking at it normally. You're going to take your front fold and fold it back to the fold. Take your front flap, remember that word from last month, flap, and fold it back. And that's all there is to making that Z fold. How simple is that? I just took the front and folded it back to meet the folded edge. Voila. Okay. Now the tricky part, this part. So for this, you're gonna need your score, and we're gonna score this at 2 3/4. Okay? So 2 3/4. How did I come up with that? I have no idea. It just worked out that way good. I'm gonna make sure I'm talking about it. So this piece right here, this front piece, is scored at 2 3/4. And not cut. Dark one is the cutter. The light one is the score. Okay? And we're gonna fold that back. Or forward, doesn't matter, okay? And then right along this line, just to make it easy on you, of course it's another 2 3/4 inches, or put it in here where the into the cardstock meats, score it, and see, fold it back along that line. If I could see it. Yep. All right. All right, so now that we have this, you see this hangs over? Easy fix. Just grab your handy dandy scissors. One thing you do want to make sure is that it's folded straight. And if it's not, straighten it and get out your bone folder and crease it well, okay? Because you want your edges here to be straight, okay? So this little hangover here, take 2 aspirin and don't call me in the morning. No, just take your scissors and snip it off. Boom. Now I could have trimmed that for you, but I got lazy. You can trim it yourself. So anyway, there you go. 2 3/4, 2 3/4, 2 3/4. Okay? All right. On your written directions has the measurement for all of that. Boink, boink, boink. Okay, so let's get back to finishing the card. Easy greasy. You know how I like easy cards, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to glue, and you can use either side of paper. I just happen to really like this green with the white on the background. Glue that in place, okay? And then you gotta stamp this first. And the reason you're gonna stamp this first is because this doesn't lay nice and flat if you wanna go and stamp it. And I kinda got a boo-boo, so of course that's my card, and I don't care if I have boo-boos. You're lucky you get a card from me these days. A handmade card for most parts, so if you wanna complain that it's not perfect, never shall you see a handmade card from me again. So how do you like that? And that's what I tell all my friends to tell all my stamping friends. Hey, it's not perfect, it's handmade. So we're gonna stamp. This is for you here in the corner, okay? And then we're gonna stamp a surprise from another stamp set at a fun angle here. Okay, see how nice that comes out if you do it before you put the card together. And then we're gonna stamp happy birthday right here in the center. And you still have plenty of room to write a bit of a message if you are a message writer. You can also write a little bit here and some here too, you know. You can write tons on the back, so there you go. All right, so because of the magic of TV, this is one of the dies. Dun da da da. I ran it through my Big Shot and look, magic. This is the most prettiest die cut from this set that goes with the Forever Greenery Fern, the heck's it called? Forever Fern stamp set. So is that not pretty? Yep, it's gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to finish the card. Okay, mucho important part. You gotta be careful where you put your glue, because if you get your glue in the wrong spot, you're gonna glue your card together and nothing's gonna open, okay? So you gotta be careful, so pay close attention. Okay, so I'm gonna start like this. I am gonna put just a little bit of glue right here. Now granted, we're gonna put this about half on the front of here, but I don't want you to glue half, just in case it wants to go over, okay? We don't want to have a accident with it going too far. And then before I put this to here, I am going to eyeball and make sure my 2 3/4 inch square here, this part right here, is centered on the front of my card, like so. Okay, so I only put a little bit of glue right here on the back side of the front that says this is for you. Okay, just a little bit of glue right there. All right, and see, look how cool this is. All right, so then I'm gonna open up the card, and you can put glue all over the back of this. Okay, just like so. And then close your card on top of it. And it's in the right spot. How about that? And it's gonna open perfectly. Look at that. How stinking cool is that? Isn't that pretty? I just love this card. Okay, so then take your fern and lay it here. okay? And then notice what leaves, because you definitely don't want glue out here, and you don't want glue too close to that bend, okay? Even though this has a latex in it and it's perfect for that application, you still don't want it there on this card, okay? And I kind of centered the fern in this half of the card, okay? So what I'm gonna do is put a touch of glue in the spots that I eyeballed when I had it in place, okay? Hold it for a second or two, just so it makes it good connection. And then you can lift a touch and add a few more drops here and there as needed, okay? See how this is lifting? So, no big deal, just add a touch more glue. It doesn't really take a whole lot, okay? And that's all there is to making this great card. Oops, wrong direction. There we go. See? Look how pretty that is. Meow. Isn't that great? I love the shadow from the sunshine coming through the window. Isn't that pretty? So I hope you like this card as much as I do. I just think it's gorgeous. So I did not put anything on the envelope this time. This is a great guy's card too, especially for an older gentleman. I don't think a teenager would like it, but an older gentleman would love it. Even a woman. This would be nice for a lady's card too. So anyway, great guy's birthday card. Okay. Well, girls, I believe that's all I have for you. We're at the end. Oh, that's kind of a bummer, huh? I really like talking to you. Basically talking to my camera, hoping you're listening when you get the videos. Okay, so have fun, and thank you so much for participating in Card Club by Mail. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. This is super fun, and for those who keep inviting friends and adding more packets, thank you. It means a lot to me. It's kind of like you want me there with you and giving you hugs and enjoying all these fun cards and crafts together. So thank you. I appreciate you girls a lot. Enjoy, have fun, hug each other from me, and we'll be doing this again next month. And so I'll see you then. Thanks. Take care. Bye. Love yas. Smooches. Hugs.